Down here on the MLB pregame show as we count down to the final game of this three-game set. But before we take you to the action, the latest installment of the Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, is of course the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Row. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the ninth hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today, because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on MLB Network are right around the corner. We'll be back right after this. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. The dude, Gerald, is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, buckle up your seatbelts, everyone, because you're getting a chance to watch one of the best pitchers in this era. How about a career ERA under 1? That's right, under 1.00. Think about that. For every 9 innings pitched, this guy gives up 1 run or less. And if he continues to do that, he's going to set records and continue to win a boatload of games. It'll be interesting to see if he brings that repertoire into this one here today.
Dylan Cousins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today, because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Third.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, 2 here.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. So here's Pete Alonso, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Pete Alonso.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Gerald racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and having struck out upwards of 3,500 batters in that time, he's in a really elite club. Members like Walter Johnson, Gaylord Perry, and Don Sutton in his ranks. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ruiz.
Hey, get ahead right here.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, the dude, Gerald, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman.
All right, ease up. You're up.
Come on, come on, come on.
First is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of it. Next for the Mets, Brett Beatty is yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Brett Beatty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dubon is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Chris Paddack, as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of thing.
So striding forward now, Dylan Cousins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
2 outs.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Got one here. Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
So now to the plate, Keibert Ruiz. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Ball one.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Now batting, right field.
In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gerald.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hayes is right there, and very quickly one gone. At the plate, Brett Beatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Come on, guys.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. He grounds it sharply to third. Davis brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Chris Paddack.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Paddack.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The next 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Dylan Cousins. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
2 down, 2 down.
And he falls behind 0-2. Paddack is off of first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Austin Hayes, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Boys.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Up next for the Mets.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Hey, now we got 2.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score.
7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, the dude, Gerald. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ruiz will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Keibert Ruiz. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Stepping up to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Brett Beatty, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brett Beatty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Where's the 1 now?
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Franco.
Get ahead right here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dylan Cousins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Phillies, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. The dude, Gerald, earns his league best 14th win as he allows only one hit in 9 full innings. Chris Paddack is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned.